Imagine a community full of homes that create an environment conducive to life with natural, toxin-free materials that generated all of its own power from the sun, that is able to store over 0.5 megawatt of energy, full of homes third-party certified to the highest level of energy, resiliency, and building science certifications available, with homes that are designed to connect you to the natural world, that is restoring native habitats to pre-settlement conditions, and with ample experiential amenities to help promote an outdoor, healthy lifestyle. This is Wildwood, a community unlike any other.
Hi, welcome to Wildwood and Marengo. This is the showcase model home in a development that currently has 27 other lots for sale pre-construction. Some of the unique elements of this house are that it is Passive House certified, so that is a conservation first certification process, ensuring that we have the lowest possible loads due to great installation and great craftsmanship to bring a great building together. To couple that, we have net zero solar installation on this house, and then added onto that is a battery backup system for true resiliency, as well as to be able to use energy when you want to and kind of deal with the time of use rates and get your great benefit from that. This home is all electric, so that true net zero is actually true net zero. We don't have any natural gas or any other energy sources that we're using this home, so we'll see some of those features and what appliances make that up when we go inside. The home is also using off-site construction technologies, which is the future of construction in my opinion. So built off-site, this whole house was under roof in less than 2 weeks, protected, windows in, weather barriers on, and ready to continue construction, which is really great and pretty profound for a building of this level of complication with the building envelope and the redundancy in some of the elements we have here. And then most excitingly is the health and wellness of this home. So this house is built using toxin-free materials. It's built using natural products and showcasing those natural products on the inside to help also tie the occupant to the outdoor environment around us, which is super beautiful in this area, and really using biophilic design principles. Let's check out the inside. So welcome to the flex room. We designed this room and built it so that it can be enclosed for some privacy and be used for a multitude of different uses. It could be an office space, kids' playroom, among many others. I'll show you one of my favorite uses. When we open this door, we connect this space to the dining room. So for those holiday parties, Thanksgiving, you can really either extend your table through and have many more people, or you could have children in one room and the adults in another room. Imagine having an organic meal at this table with fresh ingredients from the vegetable garden right outside these windows, and with grass-fed meat that was delivered to the community by partnering local farmers with as much dedication to their craft as we pay to ours. The serving peninsula between the kitchen and dining is accessible from both sides to store cookware, serving platters, and dishes for different occasions. The countertop was designed to allow food setup for those large gatherings and holiday celebrations. Any farm-to-table or hobbyist chef will really appreciate the large open kitchen with Fisher and Paykel appliance package. The appliance package includes an upper steam oven and a double oven setup, which is the healthiest and most energy-efficient way to cook. Love it when health and efficiency converge. The cooktop uses induction technology to give the chef complete control of temperature that is the same every time you cook at a certain setting, allowable by the digital controls. This is also the fastest way of cooking and the safest type of cooking appliance. Even top Michelin chefs are moving to induction. The hood above the cooktop has both grease and charcoal filtration. Any residual odors will get evacuated by the ERV exhaust ports, which are near the ceiling in the light cove. The island in this home includes a farmhouse-style sink and dual-drawer dishwasher. That makes entertaining much easier and helps to phase cleanup from large gatherings, or keep the party going. You can run one load while the other's getting loaded. It also offers sanitize mode, which is reassuring for cleanliness. And that kitchen just walks you right out to the beautiful natural environment. You see the wetlands, the prairie restoration going on this lot, as well as throughout this entire development, restoring native habitats back to what they should be. I've seen animals and insects and even reptilious creatures out here that I have not ever seen in Illinois, so it's a pretty spectacular place to get connected with nature. And a great place to dine al fresco outside. A lot of Wildwood is being preserved for natural habitats, so we have a lot of woodlands that are being preserved. That is not even a lot there, that's just deep woods that you're able to hike through and experience true nature here. You see, we're standing in the turf zone here, which is one of the few areas of turf which is mowed by an electric mower. Who wants to hear their neighbor mowing with gas mowers anymore? You'll never hear that in Wildwood because the maintenance of the landscape is taken care of for you and is done all electric, so you don't hear those roaring engines. And then up on the roof, this is what gives us the net zero capability, is the solar PV array. That's a 6 kilowatt array. You also see a lot of the farmhouse design aesthetic here from the outside. Use a lot of simple materials, but have paid attention to detailing. So you'll see some extra trim around windows, just to make it a little punchier. Let the thickness of the walls speak and allow you to really appreciate, how thick and efficient this house really is. This house has 2x6 walls full of cavity insulation. That's R23, and that's followed by an air barrier on your rigid sheathing, which is followed by 6 inches of continuous exterior insulation on the walls, and then a ventilated rain screen with siding. Here in your family room, you can cozy up to an electric fireplace that puts a realistic flame. And again, when you're looking there, looking out the nature, looking out to the wetlands, it really, again, connects you to the outdoor environment. And fire is one of those human elements that we've been connected to for so long. Now you're looking at the exposed ceilings that are wood. We didn't want to cover this house or clad the whole interior with drywall. The lungs of the home, which is our energy recovery ventilator. So that's what exhausts the stale air out of the home, any moisture and odors, through the kitchen, laundry, bathroom area, and then brings that fresh filtered air throughout the entire home, servicing all the bedrooms and living spaces in the home. Here you can see the stairs. We kept the open riser, and the stairs for the basement and from the first floor to the second floor are stacked, which allows for nice lighting to flow through the house. The second floor also has a fully ducted mini split unit that services all the bedrooms and the bathroom. You'll see the triple glazed European windows, which maximize our energy performance. They allow the light we want to come give us free heat in the winter to come through in the winter time, but also with 3 panes of glass, and the spacing of European windows allows for more insulated gas between the glass. One of the beautiful things about a passive house is that the comfort that comes from it is something that not as expected. A lot of people build them for the efficiency. But when you come in, you wouldn't hear noises like that car or motorcycle that just drove by. You see a prefabricated shower base with a linear drain to give it the modern design we're looking for. All the tile has an epoxy-based grout for ultimate durability. Never needs to be sealed. Is stain, mildew resistant. So we may not have noticed this before, but this is the laundry room here. Centrally located amongst the 4 bedrooms, behind this barn door, to just bring full circle our farmhouse design. It is a stackable unit, but has large capacity. The dryer is a heat pump dryer, so all electric, just like everything else in the house, and also has dry sense technology to know the clothes are actually dry at the end of the cycle. This bedroom has dual walk-in closets. You'll also notice high up on that bed wall, there's 2 ports. One is your ventilation port, bringing in that fresh, continuous outdoor filtered air into the house to make sure the CO2 levels don't get too high during your sleep, to maximize your sleep and the regenerative nature of your sleep. And then we have the other port that is a heating and cooling port that's ducted from that ducted mini split heat pump. In this bathroom, when you wake up in the morning, you can have nice, toasty, warm feet and come in here, because we have underfloor electric heating built into the tile system here. It also works as a nice backup heat source for winter time. All the appliances in the bathrooms are water sense rated for ultimate water efficiency. Just like we built the home energy efficient, we want to build it water efficient as well and really conserve all of our natural resources. Now in a passive house, who doesn't want to see the mechanical system? So let's head down to the basement and check out those. Down low there you see the thermal break between the slab and the stego barrier tape. So the stego barrier tape is the air barrier that goes underneath, prevents any soil gases from coming up as well. And the insulation divides the wall from the slab. The slab also has R20 insulation below it. We have continuous exterior insulation around the entire exterior of the foundation wall so that we can keep the inside exposed. And now we're looking at the powerhouse of the home. This is the electric distribution system, as well as the battery backup storage and the inverter for the solar. First, here's the battery. And the battery system is the Sonnen EcoLinks. And this allows us to back up the critical loads panel here. So this sub panel we're using as the critical loads panel and contain all the critical components of the home that we would want to operate in the event of a grid outage. So we have things like the heating and cooling system, the steam oven, so you can cook in an outage. We have safety lighting, so lighting throughout the home to be able to navigate and get to where you want to go safely. We have the refrigerator, so you don't lose your food and continue to store your food. We have the sump pump and the ejector pump, continue to operate the home so you don't have any water backing into the basement, which would not be a healthy environment. Your well pump stays active, so you get your fresh filtered water consistently throughout an outage situation. And maybe most importantly, I think it's important, is the lungs of the home, that ERV, keep that operating so you're continuing to move fresh filtered air throughout the home in your airtight building. You see the antennas here coming underneath these panels. All the circuits are being monitored by a circuit monitor. That allows us to understand, and for occupants to understand, where the energy is going, and that allows them to improve their behavior. They can't improve what they don't know.
So you just saw Brandon Weiss give a tour of this house. What you didn't see is the trick he pulled on me. So we've been friends for a long time, and I started investigating the house after the video. And what does he do? He throws the main breaker. Should that worry me? I guess not. So there's renewables on that house. We all saw it. So it was less than a blink of a switch. It was like that. That battery came on and the lights were back on. Was I impressed? Yeah, I was. Am I impressed? Yeah. And here he is again, always surprising me.
Mark, thanks for coming out. Thanks for the cameo here and the little plug. Always appreciate having you on site. So.
Well, when I took the train in from Chicago, it was like a jiff, right? I was here, you picked me up, we had our smoothies, and we were off, and then I got to see all the prairie life here, and I could have brought a sandwich and stayed in the park, but I wanted to get back in the home for your video. So
yeah, only 15 minutes from the train station. Like, Marengo is not what you thought when coming from the city. It's not.
I got to like 3 texts, and that was it.
Yeah, we can get to 90 and 4-minute drive off of the new 23 entrance and exit ramps there, and it's a beautiful thing. Well, I know you got to get going.
I do, yeah.
You going to O'Hare? 40-minute drive to O'Hare? I know you don't fly, so that's probably not the place you're going.
I don't fly. He knows me that well, folks.
So where you going, Mark?
You know, I'm going up to Lake Geneva. How far is that from here?
23, 25 minutes, something like that.
Who wants to meet me in Lake Geneva? It's 23 minutes. If I'm there first, you're buying the next round.
Just shows you how connected we are here. Mark, pleasure to have you out here.